Fearing for his life, Congressman Jeff Fortenberry opening up for the first time about his recent trip to Haiti. He was there for the funeral of their assassinated president. But when gunfire erupted during the ceremony, he told us he didn't know if he would make it out alive. Tonight, he's only telling Channel 8 his story. Here it is. July 7th, Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Cameras capture a group of armed men outside the home of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse, who would later be found dead inside. Police saying he was shot 12 times. His wife, Haiti's First Lady, also shot but surviving, eventually being airlifted to Florida. Haitian authorities arresting or killing more than 24 people in connection to the murder. Moïse's assassination sends shockwaves through the island nation and the world.
The country is in shock, they're in mourning, they're suffering deeply, and there's a lot of uncertainty.
Unrest fills Haiti's streets. At the request of the White House, Nebraska Congressman Jeff Fortenberry travels with a delegation to Haiti.
We got there, it was pretty rough. This has not happened in nearly 60 years in the Caribbean era.
It's been a week since the assassination. Fortenberry attends the former Haitian president's funeral. Partway through, gunfire rings out. A 10-foot wall surrounds the compound where the service is being held, holding back an angry mob growing in the streets outside.
What we saw, though, was unanticipated, with really no one in charge. There were a lot of police there, there was national military, but there was a lot of just people milling about who were angry.
Fortenberry is rushed to a car as the delegation is forced to evacuate.
And my own vehicle got hemmed in, but after we got that straightened out, getting out of the compound, it then proceeded into a lot of tension, a lot of difficulty. When we exited the compound, there was a row of burning tires that met us as a blockade, rocks pelting the vehicle, but we were able to flee safely.
Fortenberry says his security team was well trained, but as the chaos unfolded, he prepared himself to fight for his life.
The gentleman who was protecting me knew I was from Nebraska and could provide some backup if necessary.
The delegation escaped safely, Fortenberry recapping the incident in a windy cell phone video at the airport.
The circumstances on the ground here are very tense. We had to evacuate.
Fortenberry says he's developed a number of policy initiatives to try and help Haiti rebuild itself.
But it's in our neighborhood. Again, the scandal of poverty right there is unconscionable.
Despite widespread poverty and corruption, he says there's hope things can change.
There's joy among the people there. There's such potential.
Again, this is the first time Jeff Fortenberry has shared this story publicly, despite requests from news organizations across the country. We appreciate him sharing it with us here at Channel 8.